Hakurei is a very interesting character. And I don't mean by the fact that she's perpetually in poverty and no one really loves her, except she does get loved by the yokai that she is nominally against. The human village as a whole seems to look upon her with disdain, because how dare she allow yokai into her, you know, general area? How dare you fraternize with the enemy? And it's like, listen, buddies, Reimu doesn't fraternize with anyone. They just kind of show up and she's just like, this is my life. She's more passive than anything when she's not in a whole incident solver mode. Like when it's incident time, she turns into the T-1000 and is like, I must destroy the yokai. That is not an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, forgive me. But basically, what I'm saying is that when it comes to Reimu, she deserves more love and more money. Come on, donate to her. Her god hasn't even said their name. They're like, you're so poor and pathetic, you don't get my name. In fact, get out of here. I mean, you're fired. You can't fire me. I can fire you. In fact, I'm hiring a new Shrine Maiden. Who are you gonna hire? Well, there's a whole laundry list of characters, like background character number 8. Come on up. But seriously, am I the only one who prefers purple-haired Reimu over the Windows Reimu? Because I think she looks more unique. Yes, her Shrine Maiden outfit is generic, but the purple hair is just, it adds something. It adds a little pizzazz, a little spark that you don't normally get, right? You don't normally have that kind of energy from normal Reimu. Now, if you combine normal Reimu's outfit with PC98's hair, we might be on to something. Now, what happens if one day, Soon gets a wild hair up his ass and decides to revisit PC98, but here's a twist. It's with Windows in mind. It's like a flashback game, right? We have a flashback going. So we get PC98 Reimu, but with all the Windows in hindsight, the Windows games. So it's just like one continuity callback after another. I think that would be really interesting, and Reimu deserves that. Yes, I know what a lot of people say. Reimu's overrated, right? Reimu doesn't need more attention. She's awesome. If she's overrated, tell me, why does no one understand her character? Because in each manga, Reimu's personality is a little different, if you don't understand that. Basically, in some cases, she's a little greedy. In other cases, she's kind-hearted. In other cases, she's whatever happened to the fortune teller. And basically, what I'm trying to say is that Reimu is a lot more complex than you think she is. She's not just a cruel, poverty-stricken Terminator. She is a complex, moral character with a lot of layers. And a lot of people don't seem to understand that. They don't seem to understand just how interesting Reimu is. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Reimu. I'm not. I think, it's not that she's overrated, it's just kind of like, well, she's a great main character, but in the series, I've always been attached to the other characters more. Like, Reimu, I'd watch a series starring her, but I'd rather watch a series starring Seija, or hell, even fucking Umemi from PC98. Just give me a little more pizzazz, right? But this isn't about them, this is about Reimu, and how people just don't seem to get her, right? Now, the reason I'm making this video, and this new video series in general, is just to go over my overall thoughts of characters. There's no main subject. There's no the most misunderstood Touhou character. No, it's just me talking about my thoughts and opinions on characters. And how I would think it would be really cool if Reimu had purple hair again, and maybe we had a flashback game based around her. Because think about it like this. Reimu has been the main character of pretty much every Windows series, right? But she's never had a game based around her. Think about that. She's always been what we call in the writerverse a supporting protagonist, which means the plot happens and she's just kind of there along for the ride. We've never seen one with her leading the charge, where it directly impacts her. Sure, the manga, Foul Detective Story is kind of like doing that with Reimu right now, because the main antagonist has a bone to pick with the Hakurei, but that's different. That's not a game. I would love a game where Reimu is the central driving force, where it actually matters what she says or does. That would be amazing. Give the main character some time to shine, instead of just having the plot ping-pong her across the fucking map because she has to solve the incident. But anyone can solve the incident. Flandre has solved an incident. So what I'm saying is, Zune, please, my brother in Christ, give her a shot. Let Reimu shine, okay? That's all I'm asking. And before you ask anything else, yes, I'm gonna be doing a lot of these videos, okay? Now, I don't know how edited they are gonna be, but if they're edited, fantastic. But then again, maybe this is a back to my roots, where it's just me rambling about a character. Who knows? I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Fare thee well.
What the hell is this?